Welcome every guys. That is not a word. Welcome everybody, which is what I meant to say. Welcome everybody to Child of Light. That's right. It's actually a thing. So I've already done this once.
And so Aurora wandered, the twilight forest far from home, starlight only to guide her.
Yeah, so I tried to record this straight to my external.
Not trace her.
It didn't work.
A father to
So, and because this game, as brilliant as it is, decided to autosave, and you cannot have a second save. You can't have the autosave separately, so I couldn't save it prior. Luckily enough though, unlike when we were playing this game in part 1, this only took me about 5-10 minutes to do. So yeah, if anything is different, I do apologise. I tried to keep it as true to part 1 as possible. However, I obviously couldn't do everything exactly the same as I did last time. But, you know, I think it's fairly the same. And hopefully now, like, for instance, the gems that I have on Aurora will be different, most likely. And I've used a few other items. So, things like that will be different. But, oh well. Anyway, welcome back. So this time, we just received the power of flight, which is cool. So, as I said last time, that's pretty much the reason why we won't be doing much parkouring in this section of the Let's Play. But, oh, come on, die already. But yes, that's pretty much the reason why we won't be doing much parkouring. Okay. Another rough sapphire. Yes, we already know that. Oh yeah, I forgot to level up, didn't I? Okay. So, now that we've done that, we can actually meet our first person. Let's talk to them. Excuse me. Little lady, have you seen bright balloons nearby? Any unicorns balancing on balls? Or striped tents raised to the stars? Don't you mean sky? I am afraid not. Fiddlesticks! Left here to fester. Pardon me, madame, but are you a jester? Take a glance at this note. Perhaps you mean letter. What are these scribbly marks I spy? Why, it's Latin, Sir Firefly. Dearest sister Rubella, night has fallen on our land. In these dark times one must take a stand. Not to hide up in the clouds curled, but to juggle the weight of the world. At death's gate to slip and fall, and triumphantly dance around it all. In short, to laugh or not to laugh, that is the question. The answer is clear, I will follow my dream's intention, and join the travelling circus in the plains before its ascension. Sister, I hope you will not remain listless. Your brother, Tristus. Tristus has split our act in two, taken me through the ringer, left Rubella behind. Me, Lumeria's wittiest vocalist. Doesn't she mean singer? Regardless, we have much to do, and should not linger. Little lady, can I come with you? Can I join you? My bags are already packed. I've got to find my brother, and save our double routine. Act. Know the way is likely dangerous, with creatures strange to us. I am a trained acrobat. Do not worry, I can handle this. that. Okay, so now we have Rubella, and that trying to do 3 different voices is very difficult, and I failed miserably, but oh well. Okay, so now that we have Rubella, we can level her up. Now, she's got a different sort of tree, but again, there's 3 different sections. With Rubella, I'm going to try and do all 3 of them, because I find that all 3 are just as important. I'll give her some oculi. I'll give her that one. I'll give her... Okay. I'll try and get through this as quickly as possible. As in not the game, but just fixing all that up. Let's see what's in here. Some more healing tonics. Very nice, very nice. Okay. So... oh, we got 2 more of these. Very nice. So, these permanently upgrade different things about your character. So, magic and all that sort of stuff. So, you can give it to different things. You can give it to your different characters, depending on what they're best at, or you can do what I do, which is be the worst RPG player in the world and just give it to the one person, which is what I plan on doing. Excuse me. I give all of my items like that to Aurora. There's no particular reason why I do that. It's more the point of I find that I use Aurora the most, and because I use Aurora the most, I give it to her because it's just easier, and also I don't have to think about it, and I'm lazy like that. Okay, so we leveled up again. Very nice. Now, I've pretty much decided. What a crackerjack! What a crackerjack adventure! If I wasn't circus bound, with a bright career in my future, perhaps I'd stick close. Stick around? Sorry, chum, but I can't. I have an audience to bewitch. I am certain you mean enchant. Oh, doing 3 or so voices at the same time is very, very annoying because I am not a very good voice actor. I could be one day, I suppose, but, you know, not yet. Okay, all these areas you can actually go in, and they will have different things, but most of them are, there's nothing in there, or the actual door's locked, so, I might come back later, but at the moment, I won't go in there. I'll probably do that off screen, but just to let you know, there's nothing much in there of interest. And now to save time, because we level up so quickly in this game, I think it's almost worthwhile to wait until the end of each episode. And when we wait till the end of each episode, that's when we'll level up the characters, or we'll level up before a big boss battle. Because otherwise we'll be stopping every 5 seconds to level up. And I think it just breaks the flow of the actual game. We just came from there. Is there anything down here? Nope. 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 Okay. So, the Lady of the Forest told us we have to go back the way we came, which is this way. There is so soft, so five. Igniculus? Dunk! So, I'm gonna try and attack as many... Oops, wrong button. As many of these creatures as possible, because I found it in my past playthroughs, although you don't have to level grind so much, it helps being as strong as possible, which is great, and I have no problem with that. It's still just like, I believe that the stronger you can be, the better. But yeah, so she just leveled up again, and so there's actually more skill points available. But I'm not gonna really worry about that just yet, because the last thing you want to do is me opening it up every 5 seconds. Attack! Okay. So, oh, what was I going to say? I was going to say something. It was going to be something amazing, and it was going to be cool. So, Rubella is an acrobat. She's currently looking for her brother, who left with the circus, and so that is what we have to do for her. And you get many side quests and side missions throughout the game, and I'll show you Rubella's, because it's actually in the inventory. So there it is there, Rubella's plight. Help Rubella join her brother to the circus in the plains is just usher. That's a mouthful. Anyway, so we can do that pretty much any time, but to actually get to the plains, we actually have to go through the storyline. Okay, she did that in record time. Oh, step out of the way, or I will turn you into clay. I didn't read the guy's message because I was too quick for me. So this is the next major boss battle. I suggest we get rid of these guys first, only because they can be a hassle, and I've learned from last time. Last time I went through this, I kept accidentally just tapping X, and because I kept tapping X, I kept attacking the giant instead of the dogs, which isn't an issue, but when you're trying to attack the dogs and you keep attacking the giant instead, like using one character to attack the dogs and one to attack the giant, it's just splitting up your attacks, and it makes everything go for so much longer. Or at least it feels that way anyway. So let's kill this guy. So I think this is really the first real taste of other than the first boss fight, really. And although the first boss fight was cool and everything, and it was showing you how to best utilize I wonder if magic works against this guy very well. Sorry for tracking off, but anyway. Let's see, magic, starlight. Let's cast starlight on him. Let's see if it does anything. No. Yeah. Okay, so if you hit him with a magical attack, he hits you back. Counter attacks are fun like that. Let's use our first potion. So no matter what character you choose, you can heal any of the others, and that I find is a really cool mechanic. Okay, so now that we have two characters here, I want to state the fact that that was cool. That we will eventually be able to use 3 different characters, I think. It's either 2 or 3. I'm not entirely certain, but it's either 2 or 3, and once you can use them all, it really helps. I think eventually we get up to 6 companions. As in, not using at the same time, but we can swap between them. And that is it's really cool, choosing which characters will be guessed against who. And he is gone! There we go, 3100. Okay. We got some more health. So this is where the Lady of the Woods wanted us to go. So let's go this way. And now we have access to the map of Lemuria. So now we can quick travel between these places. Okay, So, what I want to do is talk to this guy. Pardon me, do you need help? Not at all. You seem to be rather disassembled. Just a simple fall. I can take care of myself. You're small and round, are you, my brother? Your chest, arms, and legs are where? Oh, in the thorns, 3 pieces split from one another. That state of affairs is not ideal. Atop the palace of Lemuria I once stood. The Queen of the Night toppled me down. Once I decide to put myself together for good, I go and knock her to the ground. So then do it! Pull yourself together! So do it! I'm getting confused here, people. Not right now. I'm busy enjoying the weather. Why are you so stubborn? Waiting for a miracle is silly. Igniculus, we carry him to find his 3 pieces. I hope he won't get dizzy. Okay, so we just got the head of the golem, and in this area here, we will find his 3 pieces. Now, finding all 3 pieces can be a bit of a task if you don't know where they are. I've only found them once myself, so bear with me. Hopefully we will be able to find all of his pieces, given the amount of time we have. Okay, so I'll try and get all 3 pieces. So this guy here is actually DLC. If you just buy the game itself, you won't get to fight him. Fight with him. Sorry. Oh no, they attacked the other guy. That's okay. So basically, he is the only thing. He's the only actual DLC character that we can get in this game, which is actually quite interesting because a lot of games you have more than one DLC character. I clicked the wrong one. Okay. So in Dragon Age 2, I know there's 2 optional characters. I think. I could be wrong about that. I know there's Sebastian, but I can't remember if there's a second. Either way. Okay, let's... How are you not dead yet? Like, these spiders must be like full-on badasses. But yeah, so the golem, we received a plight from him, and that was to put him back together, I think. Okay, so I've already opened that. Let's see. We came from down there, I think. So, yeah, here we go. 2 of the golem's bones. Arms of the golem. Golem. Anyway, so throughout this world, we will find the pieces of the golem. Now, 2 of these pieces are relatively easy to get. The 3rd piece, you actually have to go out of your way to get them. Now, you're probably wondering why I'm avoiding all the creatures, and that's because we're probably going to run out of time if I try and fight him. But... is this... did I... yeah. Okay, we've gone past it. So this is the ending spot. So if you go past here and you haven't gotten all the golem pieces, you've gone past it already. So... let's see... That's another confession. Confessions are pieces of paper that are drifting in the wind. They have nothing to do with the actual story. I don't think, anyway. However, they are interesting to read, and... oh, crap. They, Although they have pretty much nothing to do with the main storyline, they are interesting to read, and feel free to read them if you have the chance. But yes, in this area you have to find all 3 pieces of the golem. 2 pieces are near the ground area, I think. However, one piece is actually up high, and you have to go to a separate area to find it. Which is fine, but if you don't actually know that, it can get quite annoying. For instance, I didn't even know the Golem existed. I just downloaded the DLC because I got it for free. And it was like, oh, find all 3 pieces. I was struggling for, I think it was about 2 hours. I was looking for this piece. And I didn't know there was another area. And I found the area purely by accident, by exploring. And I just found them up there. So hopefully this video will form as a sort of guide of where to find all 3 golem pieces. Okay, so he should be dead now. Yep, he's dead. They leveled up again. Good for you. Okay, so we came. Okay, that's where we got the first piece. This is the entrance to the area, I think. Yeah. So let's see. Is there anything down here? No, we came from here. I'm just covering all my bases because of I have backtracked through this area more times than I could possibly count. Yep, there it is. There's the second piece. The torso of the golem. Okay, so we got the arms and the torso. The only thing we're missing now are the legs. Now, to get the legs, we have to go up here, and you actually have to keep going up. I didn't think it went up further than this, but it actually does. So we'll make this guy not attack us. I'll get rid of all these monsters off camera, just so it's just so it takes us less time. But we keep going up, and keep going up, and up in this area, it actually takes us to a new area. And if we keep going up, there they are. All the golem pieces. I don't know where he got that thing from, but you know. I can grasp my club again. Wait, my whole life alone. I don't even know what I'm gonna do. I needed no other. Yet to form a man of stone must be shaped by a sculptor. Princess. Aurora, please, sir. Aurora, I offer my services. I would not accept such a gift, I demur. They are yours to do with as you wish. What is this? I insist. Well, how about this? You accompany me into the palace's midst. On a visit to the Queen? Sounds mean, I'm keen. And with that, we got the golem. Wait. And we fulfilled his request. So now we have him. We should... do we have any oculi to give him? Oh, we don't have that many, but we can give him that one, we can give him that one, and we'll give him one of those. I'll fix those up later. Okay, so now that we have done that, we can actually go back down here, and if we keep going down and try not to hurt ourselves. Okay, so, ow, I knew that was going to happen. And I knew that was going to happen too, because I wasn't really paying attention. Okay, so we do have only, we can only use 2 people, which is annoying. But now that we've done that, I like having Aurora in my team, so I'll use Aurora. I mean, I'll use Rubella, sorry. However, now we can switch to the Golem. And when we switch to the Golem, we can use his attack. And he smashes. And he's a very powerful, I would say he's like a tanky warrior, I would say in RPG terms. And the fact is that it's just, he's so cool. It's the only way to say it. He smashes. Okay. And he's, whenever you get new characters, they are around the same. Did you ever see creatures like these? A tree to the left, boulder to the right. 300 years I stood watch. The courtyard was all in my sight. So I'm guessing that's a yes. Okay. So now that we've done that, we'll get through this area quickly. Right, before I finish this episode off, I want to show you the next area. So this is the, as I said, this is the end of this area. And this is the next area. The lowest low I do not spy. Oh, Aurora, search the sky. Because I don't see the highest of the high. And here is chapter 4, the Deep Dark World. Hello, pilgrims on empty, where could they all be? Interesting. Okay, and that is, I believe, where we will end it for today. However, as I said, at the end of each episode, we will do everybody's skills. So Aurora's got 4 levels. So 1, 2, 3, 4. You've got 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, this guy's got 7, and he's actually only got 2 branches. So this one has to do with striking and defense, I think. However, this one has got to do with healing. I definitely want to do both, but I want to mainly focus on this one. So, then give you 3. Okay, so I think that's all we really have time for. Next time, we will go and figure out what is happening and why this town is so empty. Well, empty of people and so filled with crows. We'll see you next time.